Oh boy, here we go again. All right, real quick. So I'm doing the Season 11 Hardcore Solo Self-Found event. And the rules are as follows. No dying, no grouping, no trading, and no close. In the description, there will be the full list of the rules for the event, and you can still join if you would like to. But I'm just going to jump right in and get started. I'm going to keep bringing this up because there's that asterisk. I am wearing a hat. I chose to allow myself this privilege because I really wanted to have an item that would have 2 sockets. And I figured it would balance things out a little bit if I could just have a hat, because it would help me with a little bit of armor, so we actually can potentially get far with what we're doing. Oh, once again, we encounter our lovely situation of lagging like crazy whenever we play. I've been exploring this quite a bit, and it seems like the lag is not me. Yesterday, after finishing recording, I stopped and moved around a bit in this town right here, and it was just like this still. So it's between Verizon and Blizzard on who to blame for this, but whatever. We're just gonna deal with it, which means anytime we lag, I'm gonna be crying, but hopefully we don't die. All right, harassed, right? Yeah. We're gonna go do some Undercity runs. I'm going to do a quick video today, so it's going to be shorter than the last 2. I do want to set up longer videos personally, but we'll see. Maybe quicker will be a little bit better for me. I tend to want to take breaks here and then anyway, because hardcore is pretty stressful. I don't know if you've ever done it before. It really puts a whole different vibe out. Oh, it's brutal lag. Again, I apologize for that, but not much I can do on my end at this point, aside from get a whole new internet connection, which hopefully will be happening at some point. Oh, I forgot to do this. You know what? Let me do this real quick. I'm going to switch to my other hardcore character and burn all of the herbs that I have in my stash. This way, because that's the one item I have to go manually pick up. Whereas we are allowed to salvage, even though we're not allowed to use the blacksmith for anything else. So I know I'm going to have plenty of the other resources, but the herbs I have to actually manually pick up. So we're just going to jump on the Slayer of real quick and go and buy out all the potions we can, and that will mostly empty all of our herbs. So let's go do that real quick. Alchemist, elixirs, not advanced, just regular. Is there one that just uses herbs, right? Yeah, these basic ones just use herbs. So if we do that burns every single one of our herbs. Look at that, perfect, perfect. Bam, now we are out of herbs. So now I think that pretty much covers most of the hanging, like the leftover questions I personally had with how solo can I get it. So now look at our stats and materials. Herbs are at 0. Now these others are not at 0, but I can't use potions anyway, so these being at 0 I don't think is an issue. And the rest of these things we're going to accrue on our own as well. I think I'll probably, when it gets to the point where these are relevant, I'll just burn these 2 need irons and these 4 scrolls of restoration. Maybe I'll do that at some point with the other character as well, just to guarantee that we are as bankrupt as possible before we get to using them. Anyway, so we're gonna need to run out into the wild. Might as well go to the Helltide, which is currently not active. There is a world boss spawning in 30 minutes. We probably won't take him part of that. Ah, there it is. I'm not sure. We'll see. See how I'm feeling. Actually, hold on. Let me go to the other one. The other side. The reason being because we already took on a world boss, and while it was very, very satisfying because it was solo, world bosses tend to have other participants, which is not against the rules, but if there were other people there and it was cleared quickly, it wouldn't be such a big deal. We'll go check it. We'll see what we're doing around that time, so the half-hour mark. I also forgot to see if I could find some way to get rid of, to do a better recording, or to do some more testing. My weekends are kind of busy, so I'm trying to get these. Oh my lordy, I just stood right in that and we survived. Thank goodness. Because that could have been the end right there. Could have been. Ooh, we got a ruby. It's our first actual gemstone. I would like to slot it, if I can. Put that in our ring to get a little more fire resistance. I mean, our fire resistance is obviously good enough for our needs, but cannot hurt to have more. But that is our first gemstone, that chipped ruby. We can't use the jeweler to get it back, but we can just salvage the equipment to get it back, so we'll be able to have that ruby for a little while. They're not super great, the chipped, but they're better than literally nothing, because, you know, something better than nothing. And in this case, that is a significant amount. It probably raised my resistance to fire by like 50%, which is nice. Real quick, where are my divine gifts at? No tasing. Alright, so still need a little bit more to get the movement speed is what I really want, which I think requires divine gift level 8 to get to be able to slot the movement speed. Alright, so we're gonna wander around and try and get whispers while I forgot completely. I'm supposed to be hunting for herbs, and there really aren't any here. That's funny. Is there another Helltide down in... No, there's not. Wait, no, hold on. There are herbs here. They're just not showing up on my map for some reason. Well, that's great. Huh. I don't know what that's about. There's ore here as well. It's just not showing up on my map, so I'll have to just keep an eye out for them. Maybe there's just too much stuff on the map right now in the Helltide, and it's just not showing me the herbs. It's kind of disappointing. I don't know why that's the case. Not really noticed that before. Hopefully we'll wander around a bit and see if we find them. If we don't, then we might just have to switch zones for a bit, because I do want to get some herbs. But I'm also excited to potentially get another gemstone. Oh, I need to pick those up. We will pick up these rings and amulets, but I don't think we're going to find anything better than what we've got, because we managed to get some decent sanctified rare rings, as well as a legendary amulet, so we would have to find something pretty good to want to replace.
Lack the required essence.
Ah, there are herbs here. Okay, so we will wander around and try and collect some herbs while doing some Helltide activities. We also have a bunch of hearts. I think we'll go fight DURIEL as well. I was planning on doing the tributes, but we may end up staying in Helltide for a while. Oh, this lag's so brutal. Alright, well that's nice. Missed it. gonna probably be our gift, as opposed to the sanctify. But we'll see. If we get a sanctify, we'll use it. If we get a gift, that'll be nice. Oh, we got the sanctify. Okay, nice. All right. Well, let's go ahead and sanctify our necklace. Right now, it's pretty nice because it gives us resource. Hopefully, we get something good. A fix upgraded, more resource. That's okay. Wasn't super great. I'll hold on to this, but I think everything else we're just going to shred. We do want to get a replacement shield, but I kind of gonna want to get something more sturdy than just a blue. Let's try the other side. Maybe the you know what, I do want to get the extra stuff that's up here. Yeah, let's just go back in where we were, around where we were. Oh, so yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with the hardcore. One thing I've noticed is that, like, because I feel like I need to be locked in the whole time, it is quite draining compared to just regularly playing the game, which I actually enjoy. Playing this game on normal really does feel casual, and I enjoy that quite a bit, as I get to focus on just playing and grinding and learning. But when I'm in hardcore, it feels like this is the exam, you know, putting everything I know to the test, and I have, you know, no room for error except what is afforded to me by my resistances, which thankfully has been holding up, or have been holding up. Okay, yeah. So the map fixed itself. They're showing the gubbins now. All right, we want to save. I want to save the spirit. Focus on just throwing blight. Have to start practicing landing my skill shots, which I'd like to think I'm pretty good at. Played a lot of Ezreal in League of Legends, and skill shots are my favorite. Oh, that's a parasite. Round out here and get this herb patch. We're mostly here to collect herbs, so I should be focusing on that. Not really stressing these mobs. My lads can take care of the mobs. I need to get the herbs. Oh, there's something down here. Let's go fight that. And, you know what? I might just pop with DURIEL, especially if there's company. I'm not actively seeking to have people around me, but if I go to an event and they're there, I will take advantage of that. Ooh, the lag spike. Ah, chipped emerald. Very nice. Probably just throw that into our shield to get a little bit of extra crit. Oh, here's dexterity. Oh well. That's there for now. We'll get something else to replace it. A mallet. Okay. Pick it up. Our current weapon gives increased damage against control effects, and we do use chill and frozen, so that is relevant. Let's go ahead and pop this open. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna get plenty of Angel's Breath, so that by the time we don't, I don't know if they're used for a tribute or not, but by the time we get to the tribute, we should have plenty that it won't matter that we had some from previous. Especially since I'm going to be actively getting them. Okay, let's see if we can get this this gentle person to help us out with DURIEL. Leave the other one open for them. Ah, yes. No. All right, I'll do it. Let's go. It's the grouping that we're not allowed to do. This lag spike, oh my lordy. It's the grouping we're not allowed to do, but if we encounter people in the wild, it's not like we can't do things with them. So I'm not going to specifically seek that out. Like, I'm not going to go to Asmodan, which there's almost always people hanging out there, farming up his XP. And it would be a really quick and easy way to get to level 60. I'm not interested in that. I actually really enjoy the level 1 to 50 gameplay. Oh, a chip toe tabs. That's nice. That's going to be much better than that diamond in our shield. And it will liberate our emerald in case we want to slot that somewhere else. Because I'm not in a hurry to replace our shield. I mean, once we get something that's got like twice the armor, we're going to really want to swap out. But for now, oh god, Jesus, this lag is insane. Oh, didn't even need to throw my curse, it died. Oh, god. Just trying to play. Alright, he didn't drop anything good. Is anyone else going to use it? Alright, well then I'll do it. Activate the next one. I think a bunch of people jumped into the portal. I don't have anything to sanctify right now except for that other amulet. Which, if we... oh, that's nice. If we don't find anything specific, I will go spend the sanctify the amulet. Just to see if, you know, we get potentially a really good aspect on it. So if we find a mythic aspect on an item, we are allowed to use it. We're just not allowed to use mythics themselves. This way, you know, all the seasonal content is allowed, essentially. I was just gonna say, it seems like the lag is smoothing out, and then, what do you know? It's heckin' brutal. I see other people standing still, too. I wonder if that's what's happening to them as well. That was not what I meant to activate. Chipped emerald there. I do want to get a chipped emerald into our pocket quickly because one of the stronger effects that we do encounter is poison. There we go. He dead. Start with the next one. I only have one heart myself. Hopefully somebody else has the other one. Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's go run over here, pop this open, and hopefully we'll be able to get back in time and we'll... oh, damn it. All this lag! Chip diamond though. Please give me another heart. Please give me another heart. Baleful heart. Alright. This ring, get this diamond, get back here. Oh, shit. Start the ritual. Come on! God, this lag is so brutal. Please don't. Yeah. Good. Start the next ritual. Circle around. Go pick up those gubbins while that ritual's going. Miss anything over here? I don't think we did. Just stuff we can't pick up. I'll pick these pants up to look at them. We'll be able to use them, but we can at least pick it up. No, we don't want that offhand. Do want the Sir room though. I forget which all the rooms are, but rune is rune. Ugh. New Bonk City over here. God, it's so brutal. And like I said, it's where's my, like, you can see here it's not really spiking. It's spiking a little bit on my hard drive, but nothing else is spiking. This is not on my PC end. This is either Blizzard or it is Verizon's internet just not doing a great job of delivering my packets unmolested. He locked up that Helltide lad. Did he go underground? I think he went underground. Whoa. See? That was all poison right there. That was a close call. Did he go underground again? I think he did. The right order. I should move that to 3. Keep panic slapping it when it's on 2 when I don't need to. I'm just trying to go through the other abilities. Please don't go underground again. It's quite awful. And with the crowd control staggering. It's probably gonna go underground again. Nope, he dies. Oh, alright. Well, that was a little too close for comfort. I think we get out of here now. Grab this hat. Grab this ring, and we are just gonna leave. We'll come back to get more stuff, but oh god. Put up the bitch bunker. Oh, I cannot believe the guy from the freaking top, up from the down from the rafters with the hook shot from long hook. So frustrating. Oh, I only had 1 lad left. That'd be part of it. DURIEL was killing my lads.
You carry the
Yes, I do. Alright. Let's look at what we picked up. So, these pants. Increase armor. That's cute. It's not super great. I mean, I would like to be able to wear it, but especially because it's another 2-socket legendary pants. We found some last recording as well. We're at 17, so we have 13 minutes for the next boss. I think we go for the helmet because I don't really want to replace my amulet. It's helping with my primary resource, and this one does have a socket though. Oh, but that one gives me shadow damage. I don't think I want to give that up. Oh, that reminds me, we did turn on Shadow Blight, right? Yeah, we did. Okay. Increase our corruption damage, but we also just got blasted, so I think we want more defenses. Oh, our lads are getting dropped though. Where's the one that increase armor, increase resistance? All right, well, if we're gonna do 1. When I am healthy, increase crit chance, the same for the minions. So we want that. We also want to get this up so that they can survive a little bit better. All right. Could sanctify the mace, but I'm getting to the point where I really need to replace it. Yeah, look at these. They're already got significant damage boosty. I think we just sanctify this flail. Damage over time works for us because we have the corruption. The increased damage to crowd control enemies is rough, but if we get a better effect on this, any kind of effect on this, then it'll be a replacement. So fix replaced. So replace the damage over time with maximum life, which sounds nice, except the damage over time would have helped offset the, whatever. Critical strike vulnerability. I mean, we don't crit a lot is the thing. Our crit strike chance is only at 5% right now. I don't want to switch to a 2-handed. I don't want to get rid of either of these rings. I'm going to hold on to this one though, and this one still, because we will try and sanctify them as well when the chance arises. Might be able to get good effects out of them. Oh, do we swap the helmet? The single socket's not that big of a deal. Life per second, more intelligence, more armor. Our toughness goes down because it'll lower our life, but it won't lower our life a significant amount. And I like the life per second because that will translate to more essence as well. Anywho. Oh, and we have a whisper cache. Darn, I should have looked at that before we sanctified.
It is done.
Boots, rings. Nice. Rings. Nothing worth mentioning. Tribute of Duriel and a Nightmare and a Lumrune. So we have a Teb. We have a Sir. Cast 5 skills, become exhausted. That's one of my favorites. The Lum, restore primary resource. So now we really want to find a 2-socket helmet. So I'm going to pick up every helmet we see. Because at this point, a 2-socket will absolutely be a huge upgrade. Because we'll be able to use that Lumrune. Or we'll be able to build, what's it called? Thurlum, which is really nice for keeping your essence up. Let's go down to the bottom and see if the lag is a little bit better. There seems to be a lot of activity on the top spot. Maybe slowing me down. I do have crossplay disabled to minimize that a little bit, but it does not seem to be enough. Remember to use the horse more often too, because we do not have the move speed. Normally I ignore the horse and just run around because my move speed is, you know, maxed out and really good. Is that how you guys spawned? Okay, there we go. I did it again. I pushed 2 instead of, you know, I'm gonna swap those. Up that there. Boom. So that way I have 1, 2 of my debuffs, and my panic is on 3. Should be fine with that. I usually put a larger cooldown on 3. Like my ult. Wait, are we not seeing the... Okay, there we are. Worried we weren't going to see the... Well, that's a big group. Worried we might had our map bugged again, but it looks like it's fine. Oh, that's nice. Don't need those trousers at all. Let's take care of these lads, and then we're gonna check out that shield. Duriel. Alright, well, we definitely don't need a big hammer, but I'll pick it up. Tarnish Amulet, not gonna bother. We can't talk to NPCs anyway. Alright, we're mostly here for the herbs, so I'm going to grab these, and then I'm going to head east instead of west. West has that chest over there, but it's not super important. More important is finding these herbs. Oh, let's look at that drop, the shield. Basic skills gain attack speed. We don't use a basic skill right now. It has much better armor. We will lose some shadow damage and intelligence, but I think it's gonna still be worth it in the long run. Let's get more life per second. Gives us some flat damage reduction. We could switch to a basic skill as well. I kind of like the blight. I think we're not gonna take advantage of that, maybe. I don't know. Let's see what we can do. We'll switch it. And what's our basic skill? We have Reap still. Oh, get away. I like Blight because of the crowd control. I think I'll just continue to use Blight for now. But little bugger. Because the crowd control damage bonus on the mace is really pretty good, but we are trying to replace that mace, and once we do, we might drop Blight in favor of taking advantage of that attack speed. It probably will, unless we get a legendary weapon that really gives us some advantage in some other way. Oh, the chipped emerald. I don't think we need to worry about picking up any more chipped emeralds, but... Excuse me. Alright, let's head towards a chest. Not finding a lot of herbs laying around in the wilderness. Are they just not showing up again? I'm wondering if only a handful of them started showing up. Chipped emerald, chipped ruby. It'll be nice actually to have extra, because if we're going to go fight something specific, we can change up our gems to give us a better chance. Like actually right now we know our fire resistance, well, is decent, so I'm actually going to swap to the emerald, get a little bit more poison resistance, because that seems to be the damage we're taking the most of and what threatens us. Like that close call we had earlier was definitely from the poison resistance. Want to kill those parasites for their drops. They have pretty good drops. Whenever you see them, you do want to kill them. You can spot the enemies that they're going to pop out of because they'll be green and infected. And then in general, even if you don't have the reward for them, the reward allows them to potentially drop extra XP, which is nice. But even if you don't have that, their drops are just good. I mean, as you saw, he just was a fountain of resources, considering he wasn't that difficult of an enemy. Because they're incredibly durable. Durielable. And so they can be a little bit challenging to hit and kill. Oh, chip skull. Definitely want that chip skull. So you gotta be like, if you can crowd control them, slow them down, that should be good enough. Or if you can just lock them in, like with my cage I have. Yeah, these aren't showing up again. Ooh, that's a big group. I saw it pop up and then jump right into me. Let me get a chance. Hit him with the Decrepify to slow it down. That'll find us out. Oh, that reminds me, I need to switch my mercenary. My reinforcement mercenary. Oh, hey, you're still over here. Excuse me? What the hell? I was right here fighting you. You're the one that went out of the... Whatever. I guess because he went too far from where he spawned, he just sort of reset. Whatever. One-handed? Why does it say my damage? Oh, right, because it's doubled. What are you doing? It does seem like the nodes aren't showing up on my map once again. It's so frustrating. Oh, war boss, war boss, war boss, war boss.
Let's go.
It won't just be us. That's the Legion event, not the world boss. I mean, hopefully they just don't insta-kill it. If they insta-kill it, we're not going to make it in time. Nothing more frustrating than lag when you're trying to hurry up and get somewhere. Climb! Goblin.
I need more time.
Alright, this guy again. We already know that we should be fine against him. I'm gonna throw on the skull. No, he just shadow damage. We're gonna throw on the amethyst. Alright, let's get in there. We gotta help out. This should be a much easier kill than we had. I'm really not a fan of this lag though. Hopefully we don't take a ton of damage from him still. Spawn some corpses. It's the main reason I have the blood mist now. It's like, yes, it's still great as a panic. Oh, he's gonna be dead. Yeah, don't need to worry about him. And we still do an okay job of not getting killed by him. Oh, he died. Yeah, much quicker than last time. What is that? What is that? What was that? Is that like a taunt totem or something? Anyway, picked up some runes. Got a hat. Something. Oh, we got another amulet. We do want to keep an eye out for helmets. Okay, let's just look at everything. I love how those portals like barely stay around. Can't wear that. Hat is not as good as our hat. Sword has a socket. That might make us keep it. Ah, there we go. That's what we were looking for. 2-socket helm. Get out of here. I mean, we will harvest the cheese out of that. Okay. After being damaged for at least 20% of your maximum life, become immune. Well, we just unlocked, I think, a better source of resource gain with the rune. So I think we will swap this out. Nope, that's not swapping out. Definitely swap that out because, yeah, I like the stats on it is better as well. The intelligence and the max life and the percent damage, all that's really good. And then swapping, so we're not going to swap that. We will keep this to sanctify, but our amulets pretty much are right off at this point. And I think we will switch over to this mace or this flail because the item power is just so much stronger at this point. It would be foolish not to. That has life on hit though. This also has life on hit. So yeah, we're gonna swap. All right, let's head back to town so we can visit Hadriel. I don't like that flail though. We're gonna change that flail once we get there. Oh, this was a pretty productive little run here. Slay lesser evils. I mean, we did just slay a giant evil. Okay, so we don't have a sanctify. I think we could run the DURIEL tribute real quick and see if we can get a sanctify. What's a poverty flail? Is that a poverty flail? That's your poverty flail right there. Hell yeah. Look at that thing. Just throwing some spikes on a wheat thresher. I think I have that right. Wheat threshers are where flails came from, I believe. I mean, I have the idea right. I just might have the name wrong. Flails essentially developed from like this tool that was used to separate wheat. I think that's how it works. I think threshers are the machines, whereas what I'm thinking of. Anyway, well, so we'll put our, this was our first legendary weapon, so I'm putting it in the trophy case. Right now we have this cursed item, our first amulet, and our first mace. Unfortunately, we missed, I didn't think to grab the first legendary I found because it was one of the items we couldn't equip. Like right when we started, we found a goblin, and it dropped a legendary item that we couldn't equip. Very depressing. Yeah, we're gonna shred these. And let's slot our rune. We have those two right now, so the Sir rune is definitely the better one. And as far as what we're going to put in it, it's absolutely going to be, as much as I want to put the Qua. What is the Qua, like when it activates? Okay, so we only get 10% move speed. It is for 30 seconds though, and it just keeps stacking. I'll have to figure that out. Anywho, we're gonna use the Lum though. Don't think we're gonna be stressing for move speed too much right now. Life on kill, basic damage. Oh, we were gonna switch to basic, weren't we? To get rid of the blight. So let's put the basic damage in. And we're gonna swap blight out. I'm gonna go for Reap. I quite enjoy Reap. Yeah, corpses as often as possible, and we're gonna unslot blights. And oh, our mages could use a little bit more. Let's buff the mages and get that. Increase summon damage. I'm not stressing that right now. Increase damage to crowd controlled enemies. Oh, I forgot that that's there. Okay. Well, we could change our shadow mages to cold mages. Or just not stress this right now. When you take damage, when you damage enemies with Dark Souls, they increase shadow damage from me and my minions. I mean, this is still going to give us. Well, it's only going to give us one little bit of move speed. So really, we're just holding on to that. Yeah, let's get the increased damage for now. Yeah, I think that's good for now. All right. A little bit of time left. Let's go tackle Andy and see if we can get an extra tribute. Or not tribute, sanctify. Alright, off we go. Oh, we do have the slot. Fantastic. So we want the movement speed. And do we want the salvage at each attunement rank? I don't think we do. And because we don't want to get pulled. Not right now. Like later on when we're a little more sturdy. Oh, that move speed feels so good. Not sturdy, but when we're able to clear the Undercity a little quicker and more consistent. Because right now we actually do struggle a little bit. We want more jewelry. Yeah, look at that. We got 90 herbs. Fantastic. Definitely want to get that number up much higher, but it's nice for now to have just be able to do tributes. The extra tributes. All right. Let's go, 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 go. Stop stopping. I forgot to equip my skill. So we are playing Passenger Princess today. Hopefully our lads do what they need to do, and we will just be bombing things because you cannot change your skills in here, right? Yeah. Really just like that. Well, I don't think we're gonna make this one. I think it would be better just to quit and come back in. But I'm gonna give it a shot. We do have our lads. Our lads are pretty good. Yeah, they're pretty sturdy. We'll just have to count on the lads this time. Alright. Lag is great in the Undercity, always feels good. Half expecting to die every time lag happens. Even though we have been pretty durable for a while. It's just something I'm always paranoid about. It's so easy for you to not be able to respond to something and just find yourself having stood in a poison patch the whole time you were lagging. Well, thankfully, not having Reap, we're not paying for it too badly. Come on, there you go. Come on! Our banding is real. That's invulnerable. Oh, I need to remember this is an attack. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, well, we'll try and get this real quick. Move. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go for the 4-star. Funny that we ended up not having Reap. We're still gonna end up with a pretty good time. I thought that was one of my lads. It just blew up over there. Alright. Butcher? What was the butcher, I think? He's dead now. Save our blood mist for when we actually need to kill. Here, activate those. Spirit, Bone Spirit does very little damage. I might switch back to Blight just because it does more consistent damage. And we have more shadow synergy than physical synergy. Oobles mean nothing. Okay, we are doing pretty well. Let's go ahead and grab these other areas over here. Ignore that guy. I'm gonna ignore these guys completely. I do want to activate this over here. What's that? Come on, get him. Get bonking.
I need more time.
Should have activated this before I did that. Got him. Good, good, good. Alright, we're gonna go to the next floor and we'll finish off. Don't want to do that, it takes too much time. Next floor. Just grab this because it's here. Please grab it. Thank you. The extra cooldown from the Reapers is definitely worth it. I'm glad we can afford to have it. Considering we have quite a few cooldowns on our bar.
Ready.
But you cannot go through the portal when the blood mist. That makes sense, I guess. Because you can't interact with things. Alright, well we still can't fix what we missed our mistake. Where's our lads? Don't be loitering, making me paranoid. Against Andy, we want poison resistance, don't we? Oh, we can't change anything. I'm gonna put the skull in there once we get out of here, I think. I'd like to have another socket so we don't have to make choices like that. Get the big one. Or the big one. The squishier one, I guess. Is that one? Is the Echo squishier than the main one? I'm not sure. Wasn't really a question of if. Just a matter of how long would it take. Okay, fall down. Stay down. Ooh, look at those goblins. Two-handed swords, a ring. It's quite nice. We have all these goblins. Gonna salvage them. All right. So the ring. Actually, let's look at the boots first. Casting basic skills, reduce cooldowns. That would be nice. The ring, deal increased damage when standing still. I think because we've solved our essence, we're going to take this over the Dream Arbiter. And we'll switch our lads, or our passive, to being buffing the lads. We do have a lot of extra shadow damage synergy, but I think our strength lies in the far more in the lads. So we're going to drop Shadow Blight. Because, I mean, we have 0 bonuses. I guess we lost all of our shadow damage bonuses. Okay. Or wait, does it not track until you select it? No, we don't have any corruption bonuses or shadow bonuses. So yeah, I think we take the Edict to increase our attack speed and damage of our minions. I think that's the choice. And I think we just pull out of shadow completely for now. I was enjoying it, but we got some more consistency on just getting into the bones. Spares a chance to per hit to make them vulnerable. Yeah, extra vulnerability is nice. So we'll take that. This doesn't heal us, does it? Chance to make a blood orb. A blood orb next hemorrhage also deals damage to enemies around you, which grants fortify. That would be the defensive option. I think I just want to take the bone splinters though. I like bone splinters. Maximum essence increase, chance to make a corpse, your core skills, cost more essence, do more damage. That would buff the bone spirit. Increase damage to elites. It's probably going to be what we take. Lucky hit to get more barrier. Oh, you know what? We need to increase our lucky hit chance. We have a lot of lucky hit effects. So let's do that. And let's do this as well, because we make quite a few corpses. With the blood mist especially. Since it's our defensive power. Oh yeah, that's much more satisfying. Look at that. That's very nice. Okay. Now, these damaging an elite enemy grants me a barrier. Not super important, but the fact that it's an elite item and it just has better stuff, we're gonna switch to it. Yeah. Gotta get our runes out of there though. That'll happen when we salvage, which we are gonna go do. And then I don't think we are switching to these. Oh, increase minion damage while they're alive. I think we want this because it's going to be way better than a little bit of a basic attack speed. And, oh, but that's going to be a huge blow to our toughness if we take our, no, it's not actually. Hold on, what is our armor? 31. We go down to 23. So we will take more damage, but I'm feeling confident, and this will also has 2 slots, which means we could set up another rune word. So I'm going to try that for a minute. We'll try using the scythe. And I'm going to save these for now. And we did we get a portal? Oh, wait, not that. Let's save those. Let's go check in with Hadriel, because we need to salvage anyway. And see what we got. Nope. Click on the waypoint. Alright, I fought a lesser evil, lad. Give me the Govens. Give me the Sanctify. No. Scam. I do get a mystery cache though. It just gave me the items. I was hoping I need to pop the cache open. Come on. Bone Spirit's primary attack makes no, I want the extra minion damage. That's absolutely better. Ooh. I think I just need to stay. Oh, the movement speed. You know what? Movement speed. No, we're going all in on aggression. I think we don't need to stress being defensive too much. We did have our first really close call, but I feel like we're not. Here's what we'll do. We'll hold on to these in case we start seeing some spicy stuff. Yeah, I don't want this over that. So we don't do corrupting effects. And in fact, I think we do just want to swap the ring because we no longer do shadow damage either. So we swap the ring. And we will just sanctify it at some point. And none of these have sockets. I'd rather have the extra vulnerability damage and the socket. Alright, Shredder. Use
it well.
Hold on to those for now. We'll put this back in for now as well, because I think the poison damage is the scariest thing we encounter. It's not a huge boost, to be honest. Just a 4% boost. Rather just have, I guess I'll just leave it on physical resistance then. I think physical is what you take the most of generically, or generally. Alright. So we'll make our Sir Lum for the lethargic bounty. Look at all that resource it restores. It was quite a bit in case you didn't see. Although, you know what? We don't actually need that much. And Bone Spirit will trigger Moni. I think we put Moni. Yeah. So for the other one, cast 5 skills, become exhausted for 3 seconds. Crit strike up. How much do you give me when I activate? All 25. I think that's what we go for. Cigar, lethargic precision. And we put Moni Lum for Alacrity bounty. This way, when we use Bone Prison, because we always use Bone Prison before we activate the Bone Spirit, it will then replenish my essence immediately, and I don't need to worry about Bone Spirit emptying my essence. It's just gonna pretty much always be full. The other option would be to get move speed, but the move speed one's kind of expensive. I don't think we really get. The only place it would make sense to be would be put it here. I mean, it will get us move speed over time, but I think we're better off with crit strike chance. Having 25 crit strike chance is going to severely increase our damage. It's going to bring it up to roughly 1/3 of the time we're going to crit. So that was pretty productive. Let's go ahead and change this. Look at this scythe. Cute, but I'm not a fan. I want something more modest. That's not really modest. Are there no modest scythes? They all look fancy. That's pretty modest. That might be the one we go for. Because all of these are like overly designed. I really just wanted like a basic one. Because even with this one, this one's more of a sickle than a scythe. And it's got the fancy shaft. So yeah, I think we're going to go with this one because it's the one that's like the most cobbled together of wild gubbins. And we've got a new screenshot. Boom. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Looks good. Alright, so that is going to be it for now. Next time we come back, we'll probably go out and find some more herblings. I'm going to upload this right now. In fact, I need to just get that started, but it probably won't release until I'll put it out tonight, and then I'll record some more tonight as well. So That should mean if you're watching this right after it came out that there will be another video coming out shortly after that. And then once Monday comes around, we'll have quite a bit more time to do some more recordings. And I might even go live, might test going live, see how that works out. Because I mean, if I'm already getting lag, all right, we'll look at that next time. But for now, I need to get going. So that's going to be it today. And thank you for watching.